Another one of those games where we are not in District 11 anymore, so we'll be playing 17-minute periods, likely a Zamboni between the second and third. All right, 17 minutes on the clock. First period about to start. Brecken on the dot. One back by Rock Ridge. Taken away by Miles. He sends it down the ice. Icing waved off. Battling for it along the half wall. Rock Ridge now in behind their own net. Chipped up and out. Miles takes it at center ice. Rink wide pass puts Brecken right back into the zone. Shot from the wall. Blockered up and over the net. Sent out front. Garrett steps up. Taken away. Wolverines dump it into the zone. Miles will be the first one on it. Miles into the offensive zone down the middle. Hands off to Rux on the circle. He's stripped of the puck. Held it at the point by Bria. Wolverines chip it out. 1-on-2 as he comes into the zone. Sidesteps down into the circle. Backhand shot saved by Jace. Up to the line, chipped out by Bria. She's going to put the pressure on here. Wolverines reach the red line, dump it in. Jace sets it up behind. Held in at the point. Gray steps up, able to get this up to Max. He can't quite exit the zone with it. Bria now takes a look. Sends it ahead, goes off a stick. Rockridge comes ahead near side. Bottom of the circle, he'll go around behind, sends it out front, stick there. Step back in behind, Matt will take this away into the near side corner. He starts ahead.
Hustle!
Up the near side wall, cuts to the middle.
Buddy, come on.
Onto the slot, loses possession. Got it on the wall, sends it out front, that's intercepted. Will skates into the slot. He curls, takes a look. Back to the far side point for Matt. He'll chip it down off the wall into the corner. Ruck's in there, continues it along. Will tries to go back to the point. Max steps up. Garrett holds the point. He'll fire a shot, tipped wide. Gonna give a save there on that. And offside's a call there. 14-11 left in the first period. Face off just outside the rails end. Wolverines win that draw. Brecken able to chip this one up and out. Too far for a curling Griffin. Wolverines send it rink wide. Miles steps up. Will trying to help out there. Puck center. That goes off a stick. We steered into the corner by Jace. That goes off a stick out of play. So with that, face-off will come to Jace's right. Puck loose in the circle. Brecken has. Off the glass. Griff able to chip this out of the zone. Wolverines retreat behind their own net. Hit up off the wall. Brecken does hold the zone. Tries to hand to Will. That's taken away. Miles sends it into the zone. Onsides. Will. Up front. Oh, it's deflected in behind Brecken. He couldn't quite get a handle on it. Wolverines will clear the zone. Rink wide pass. Gets through everyone. Miles will be the first one there. Icing waved off. Sends this ahead. That's intercepted at the blue line. Shot blocked by Garrett. Rebound. Brecken will chip this up and out. He's looking for a line change, so. Griff steps up at the blue line there. Slows play down. Dumped in. On net. Jace stops that one. He played aside for Will. Centered. Griffin off the side wall. Icing waved off. They're saying it got tipped. Centering pass. Up and out of the zone now. Down the far side wall. Forced to the corner. Matt will rim it around. Looking for Max. That's held into the point. Chip down the circle. Matt will get it back in the far corner. Chips it ahead for Max again. Battling on the half wall. Puck comes free to the circle. Shot blocked. Cleared by Matt all the way down. This one misses the net. That'll go for icing. 11:53 left in the first. So we'll get a line change here for the Rails and a defensive zone face-off.
Let's go, Green!
Draw one over to Miles. That was Ruxin on the dot. Rails clear the zone. It comes back in. Miles will pin his man to the wall. Max heads to Ruxin in the middle, who's going to dump it all the way down. Another icing there, and we'll go right back to the dot. To the left of Jace. Brecken wins it over.
Go!
Garrett up ahead for Brecken. He's got Will. 2-on-2 as they cross center ice. Tony joining the rush. Down into the corner. Brecken sends it to Tony out front. Shot. That's saved. Miles at the point. Holds it in. Shot from the circle. Right in on the body. Goaltender will hang on to that. Draw one back. Matt has it at the point. Shot on net. Stick save. Rockridge down around the circle. Centers. It's out front. Got a stick in the way. Puck's bouncing around. Ends up in the corner for Brecken. Up just too far for Will. Held in at the point. Matt will knock this one down. He starts up the far wall. Out of the zone, off the wall. Into the offensive zone now. Hard shot from the dot. Staved. Puck comes back out front. Brecken covering. He's got it in the slot. He'll put one on. That goes off a body. Taken away the neutral ice by Gray. Over for Brecken. Will down the middle. In behind the net. So curl in the corner. Hand to Brecken. Brecken fires this one wide. Matt pinches up on the wall. Holds it in. Griffin helping out there. Gets it to Will. That's taken away in the corner. Griffin putting the pressure on. He's got it now. Walks out front. Backhander on net. And covered. Good pressure here from the Rails. They put a couple shots on net in that shift. Rockson on the dot. Rockridge will take possession. That's cleared around the wall, but not up and out. Up the half wall, not out. Tony putting the pressure on. Rockridge sidesteps Garrett out of the zone, into the offensive zone, too wide. Passed over. Hard shot, gloved and held on to. Jace got there in a hurry and had the glove ready. Battle in the corner here. Comes to the slot. Save from Jace there in the front, right off the mask. Puck cleared. It's going to go all the way down. Icing is indicated. They're going to wave it off. Right up to the point. Miles has it there. Shot from the circle. That's blocked out front. Rockridge, the first one's on it, the near side. Played out. Garrett can't quite corral in neutral ice. The battles again. Knocks a player down there. Rockridge down into the slot. Turns around. Chase with an acrobatic move, able to get that one clear of the net, and Tony starts ahead. He tries to go side to side with Ruxin. Ruck still battling there. Hands off to Tony. Oh, rolled off the end of his stick. Sent back in behind. Ruxin there, tries to center for Bria. That's intercepted. Rink wide pass. Wolverines will dump it into the corner. Jace clears it to the far wall. Matt had come in asking for it. Up, doesn't clear the zone. Brecken gets it, back up to Will. It's in his feet. He'll dump it near side. Put up the wall. Gray will take that. Over for Breck. Brecken backhand one on the head. That goes off of Will's shin, but Matt will pick this up and start out. Matt into the offensive zone. Shot from far out. Scores! That'll be Matt from Will and Brecken, I believe. Time of that goal, 7:46 left in the first. Rails take the first lead, 1-0.
Wants to play center.
No, they got nobody playing goalie.
Well, that too.
Small details.
I wasn't looking for that.
Jace fixing his pad there. Looks like he had a loose buckle. We're good now. Brecken on the center ice draw. He's got that. Back to Will. Rockridge out of the zone. Matt intercepts. Waiting for his team to get on side. Still curl. Over for Gray. Up ahead for Brecken. Rails right back into the zone. Centered for Will. That rolled off the end of his stick. I think he was looking for a pass. Matt will intercept to the blue line. Team's back on sides. Into the offensive zone on the near side. Curls. Tries to get back to Brecken. That was taken away. Puck centered. Rockridge will take this one away and clear the zone. Icing waved off. Gray tries to clear it around the corner. Matt hands it back to him. Up the wall, comes to the slot. Brecken turns and fires off the near side wall. It's going to go all the way down. Goalie's going to play it. Icing waved off. Wolverines start out of their own end, far side. Into the offensive zone, sidesteps. Hard shot, gloved and held on to. 6:25 remains in the first. We're going to get a draw to Jace's right after the glove save.
Go Rails!
Draw one back by Ruxin. Garrett flips it ahead for Bria. She chips it out of the zone. Rockridge will take it back. Bria overskated. Chipped into the corner. Garrett circles behind the net. Wolverine's first one's on it. Garrett gets it back. He'll clear this high off the glass for Max. Able to chip it out. Dumped in, far side. Miles ahead. That goes between Ruxin's skates. It was a little behind him. And as he gets to the other end, it doesn't make it for icing. So the Wolverines start in from behind their own net. Chipped ahead. Held in by Miles at the point. Second effort from the Wolverines. Get it out of the zone. They come across 3-on-1. 2 trailers. Puck forced to the corner. Good play by Miles to take his man into the wall. Garrett's got it near side now. Up ahead for Rux. Chipped back into the zone. Garrett takes this one away. Over to the middle. Sent back ahead. Stick taken off a Rux's stick and dumped back into the corner. Miles taken down behind the net. Wolverines with possession. Stick there from Jace. Forces them back in behind. Garrett will pick it up.
Go, 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 go!
Garrett surveying as he exits the zone. His shot off a shin pad. Rux the first one there. Plays back to the point, but it hops out of the zone over Miles' stick. Miles will stop in his own end. Fans on a clearing attempt. Pressured there. He's taken down. Will gets the puck. He tries to clear. That goes off a body. Wolverine send it out front. Will gets it there. Up ahead for Rux. Rux sidesteps a man into the zone. Tries to do it again. He gets by him but loses the puck. Pushed off. Play to the point. Matt has it there. He'll fire one. That goes off a skate. Will had it in behind. His stick was lifted. Comes up out of the zone. Gray plays over for Matt. We'll start right back into the zone. Down the far side. Sends out front. That gets through everybody. Wolverines pick this one up. And they're up out of the zone. Sent out front. That's chipped away by Matt. Griffin starts out. Griffin makes it out of the into the offensive zone. Puck just bounced off his stick there. He's got it back though. Into the offensive zone. Down the near side wall. Up to the point. Gray doesn't quite hold it in. They're going to call offsides. So with 3:34 left in the first period, we'll get a draw just outside the Wolverines' end. Tony picks up the loose puck off the draw. That'll be a win for Brecken. Wolverines try to clear. It's held in at the half wall. Tony tries to center. Comes back to the near point. Gray steps up. Chips it down the wall. Wolverines' second effort. Don't get it out. Tony feeds Griffin. Gets the puck back. Now Matt at the point. He'll shove this one towards the net. That's intercepted. Cleared up the middle. Gray hustling back for it. Icing's going to be waved off. Hands off to Matt behind the net. He starts out near side. Stretch pass off of Brecken's stick. He was past the red line, so no icing. Brecken the first one on it, near side corner as it rims around. It's cleared up the half wall. Griff hustles over. I think that's Griff. Holds the puck in. Tony will dump it back in behind the net. Played up the near side. Miles gets it just outside the zone, sends it right back in, but Brecken hadn't cleared yet, so offsides again. 2:28 left in the first. And a neutral zone draw. Ruxin over for Max, tips it back to Miles. Down into the zone. Chipped back up the wall and out. Wolverines. Good back pressure there from Miles. He gets the puck back. Up ahead for Bria. That skipped over her stick. Wolverines a little trouble with it there in the neutral zone, but they do regather. Down into the zone. Ruxin takes his man out. Puck to the slot. Shot. Kicked aside by Garrett. Playing soccer out front there. Puck to the slot. Shoved out by Garrett. Not out of the zone. Garrett will pick this one up, and he's out of the zone far side. Into the offensive zone. Poke checked off his stick. Still in the zone. Centering attempt there. Skips over the stick of the Wolverine player. He would have been in all alone. Max plays it ahead for Rocks, who will just tip it into the zone from the blue line. Wolverines stretch pass. Nobody there. Miles gets this one. Plays ahead for Max. He lets it go by him. Wolverines play to the line, but not out. Rocks able to hold. Make wide pass. Held in by Will. Still battling there. Does squirt free. Another lead pass. Gets just past the Wolverine player. Puck loose on the goal line. Centered. Good stick lift from Ruxin. Forces it back to the line, but not out. Puck still in the slot. Wolverine player all alone. Kick save from Jace. Puck comes back out front in the circle. Shot. That goes wide. Wolverine center. They've got it at the top of the circle. This shot off the glove. Another save from Jace, and he'll hang on. So we'll get a defensive zone face-off here with 40.8 left in the first.
You picked the wrong kid!
We're going to have a minor penalty against the Rails. I don't know who. I think it was on Jace. So Bria's going to serve the penalty. 2 minutes. I think slashing. Sent in. Will chips it up the wall. It's held in at the half wall, though. Still battling along the wall. Wolverines try to send it towards the net. Intercepted by Gray. Now Matt. 23 seconds left in the period. We get into the zone on the far side. Into the corner. Sends it out front. Ends up in behind the net now. Stretch pass. Wolverines into the zone. Down the middle. Good poke check there from Gray. Forces it into behind the net. Poke check from Jace. Knocks it free. 2 seconds. And that clear gets left into the bench as the buzzer sounds. That went off a Wolverine mask and out of play as the buzzer sounded. So 1:20 left on the minor penalty to, I believe, Jace. And total shots for the Rails in the first period, 9 for first period save total for the Wolverine goaltender of 8. Total shots for the Wolverines, 8 for save total for Jason, the first of 8. All right, so Brea's going to go back to the box here. Finish out that minor penalty to Jace. Penalty kill crew. Starting this one will be Brecken and Will with Matt and Gray. Rockridge has possession off the draw. Matt plays for the wall. He'll get the puck in the circle and start ahead.
Hustle, hustle!
Through center ice, fires one from the blue line. Stick to side. Wolverines up the near side. Played to the middle. And they'll just dump it into the far corner. Gray, the first one on it. He's got time. Around behind, plays it ahead for Will, who chips to Brecken. Hopped off his stick, but does get the puck out of the zone. Wolverines in front of their bench into the zone. They'll just dump to the far corner. That rims around. Matt will pick it up near side. Starts ahead. His stretch pass goes through everyone. Icing indicated, and that'll be the call. 28 seconds left in the minor penalty. 16:08 left in the second. Defensive zone draw. Brecken's still out there. That was one back by the Wolverines. They get a shot on net, saved by Jace. Brecken keeps, Ruxton keeps, no, it is Brecken. Keeps possession off the draw. Sorry, it's hard to see through the 4 layers of glass down here. Played back into the corner. Well, Garrett picks it up. He's bumped off the puck, but gets it back. Push it off the glass. Held in. Will able to chip this one up and out. Into the offensive zone, one-on-one. He'll go far side on his backhand. Curls. Tries to center. That goes off a stick. Rails will hustle back. 5 seconds left in the minor. Rhea let out of the box. Shot goes wide of the net. Garrett in the far corner there. Chips it ahead. Wolverines from the bottom of the circle pushes it wide. Tony fresh off the bench at the blue line, able to dump this one up and out. And icing is called. 15:22 left in the second period. We're going to get a defensive zone draw for the Rails. Wolverines, that shot goes wide of the net. Battling in behind, Gray. Played back to the corner. Wolverines are just going to slap it around behind. Shot from the dot. Pad save and smothered. Jace hangs on with 14:54 left. We're going to get another face-off here to his left. Ruxton wins the draw. Gray clears it to the line. Second effort from Tony does get it out. Plays it ahead for Rux. Tries to go between the skates. Doesn't quite connect. Gray stepping up, gets it, keeps it in the zone. Tony will play it to the circle. That's taken away. Clearing attempt, once again held in by Gray. He kicks that one. Gray still has it with his skate. It's on the blue line. Tony comes away with it. Shoots this one into the glove. Good hard shift there from the Rails. They force an offensive zone face-off. Gray centering Will and Griffin on this. Wins it back to, sorry, it's Brecken. Garrett's shot whistled high over the net. Wolverines down the near side. They center on his backhand. He curls in the bottom of the circle, tries to play it back to the point, but Griffin intercepts. Puck stalled along the half wall there. Wolverines back to the half wall. Sent out front. Miles takes his man down. Puck scores free. It's still in the slot. Diving play from Garrett gets it to Griff, but not out. Wolverines back down into the bottom of the circle. They center out front. Score. Rockridge ties the game at 1. 13:42 left in the second period. Nifty little play from the goal line out to the slot. And that went near side post and in. Ruxin here. Wins back to Tony, who plays it ahead. It's intercepted. Rockridge around behind. That went off the back of Jason, back on behind the net. Ruxin picks it up in the slot, hands for Tony. 3-on-2 as they cross center ice. Back over for Ruxin. He'll shoot from the, he doesn't shoot. Down to the bottom of the circle, tries to play a backhand back to Garrett, and that's intercepted. Puck lifted up and out.
Reset, go!
Brio just dump it right back in as soon as Ruxin comes back. Cleared to the far corner. Tony will pick it up there, sends it out front, intercepted. Bria, backhander to the slot. Rox tries a one-timer. Bria pushes this one into the corner.
Go, go, go! Come on, Rails, go get it!
Played off the near side wall. Bria able to dump it back to the corner. Rox has it there. Tries to sidestep a guy. Bria gets it at the half wall. Centering attempt blocked down. Wolverines can't clear the zone. Miles steps up, holds it in. Collision there with Ruxin. Puck squirts to the slot. The Wolverines are out of the zone. They're 2-on-1. They got a guy behind them. In on a breakaway. Kick save from Jace. Huge save with the right-handed pad. He got the flipper out there. Bria dumps it into the zone. It's on net. Puck comes near side to the blue line. He'll just slap this one down into the corner. Brecken picks it up there. Shoots this one high off the glass. It's too far for Will. Can he get there in time? They're saying a deflection happened, so Will battling in behind the net. Got 3 Rockridge players with him. Played up the wall. Matt picks it up. Fires from the blue line into the circle. Kick save there. Puck cleared to the wall. Battling near side. Clearing attempt held in by Gray. Puck still bouncing around. Rockridge will circle. 3-on-1 with a trailer as they exit the zone. Good back pressure from Gray. Takes it away just inside the line. He's able to dump that back out. Brecken couldn't quite stick on that one on the pass across. Gray steps up. He runs into a player there, and as Griffin picks it up, he's going to go. It's going to be a minor penalty to Gray for tripping, I believe. Interference, the official call. .11:08 left in the second period. 2 minutes on the clock for the minor penalty for interference to Gray. Draw one back by the Wolverines. Sent in, tipped. Chase gets a stick on it. He's finally got it.
Let's go, Jace!
Brecken on the dot. He's got Will alongside him. Miles and Garrett at the points. Brecken wins back for Miles. He'll rim it around for Garrett. He's able to dump this one all the way down. It's on net, played by the goaltender. Wolverines start in from behind their own net. Sent back near side, backhanded ahead, intercepted by Will for Brecken. Back to Will, to the bottom of the circle, around behind, backhand out front. Brecken couldn't quite get the handle on it, and the Wolverines start out. Wolverines into the zone, far side, bottom of the circle, sent out front. That goes all the way through, near side wall. Brecken the first one on it, backhands it ahead, but not out. Kick save from Jace on that shot from the point. Sent down, deflects off a couple of bodies. Brecken's now got it. He's going to loft this one high and out. That'll be icing. 10:03 left in the second period with 55 ticks left in the minor penalty to Gray. Another defensive zone face-off here for the Rails. We've got Miles staying out with Matt. Ruxin will center with Max on his wing. One back by the Wolverines. Played to the near point. Shot saved by Jace. Back to the point. Shot off the shin pad of Ruxin and out of the zone. Rink wide pass in on the near side. That shot was going well wide. Jace will just glove it and hang on. 32 ticks left in that minor penalty for the Rails. Still killing it off. False start on the face-off. Retry. Rux wins over to Miles. Pass out near far side. Ruxin's got it out of the zone. Max is with him. Rux tries to go between the skates. He's taken down. That's going to be a penalty. Interference called on Wolverines, and that will negate the last 16 seconds of the power play. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for 16 seconds, and then the Rails will start a power play on that call. Draw one back by the Wolverines. Will battling for it in the corner, can't come away with it. Rockridge retreats in behind their own net, sends it up ahead. This goes through everybody down the middle. Matt curls inside the line. Stretch pass back to Brecken. He's going to wait, just dump it into the corner. I don't know if you realized we were on the power play now. Will puts the pressure on there. Garrett hops in. He's chasing in behind. Miles jumps up from the point. Able to hold it in at the half wall. Garrett's got it now.
Stay on it! Come on, Rails!
Sent back to the far corner. Up to the point. Miles does hold. He sends it back all the way into the corner. Garrett will hustle over near side. Garrett stops on the half wall, battling there. Puts his men into the wall with it. Fires this one wide of the net. Miles will jump up on the half wall. He's got possession. Centers for Garrett. Deflection into the corner. I think that went off a body. Played up to the point. Matt's got it there. He'll fire one off the post and wide. That one was labeled off the crossbar into the corner. Matt knocks down a clearing attempt there. He's got to wait for his team to get on sides. Does. Got the puck down into the zone. 35 seconds left in the power play. This is cleared off the wall and out. Miles comes over, takes it away. Rails have numbers if they start ahead. 3-on-2 at the line, 4-on-3. Shot off the side. Rebound off the base of the net. Wolverines start up far corner. Stretch pass connected at the blue line. This shot, Jace will put the pad on it, get it aside. Poke checks it into the corner. Garrett now out of the zone. Power play over. Both teams full strength. Garrett shoots one. That's low. Block it aside. Matt has it at the blue line. He puts this one over the net. Miles from the half wall. That hits a shin pad out front. Clearing attempt is deflected. Icing waved off. Jace sets it up for Matt. 7 minutes left in the period. Heel curl stops behind his own net. Plays it ahead for Garrett. 2-on-2. Garrett's got it. Top of the circle. Shoots one. Blocker save. Rebound. Kick save. That was Brecken on the rebound. Wolverines able to play it ahead. Down into the zone. Pressure from Miles. Forces them around behind. Wrap around attempt. Comes out front. Gets all by everybody. Miles picks this one up. Plays it for Brecken. Jumped in on net.
Go, stay on it, stay on it.
Garrett from the half wall. Can't get it on net. He's got it back. Puts that one off a shin pad. Rux gets it to the top of the far circle. Pushes it wide. Ruxin plays back to the point for Gray. He stepped on it. Got by him. Max trying to hustle back. Ties up a man. He's going to go to the box. And as Max touches the puck there, 6:05 left in the second period. Minor penalty to Max for tripping. He prevented a breakaway, so I'll say that's a decent penalty to take in that situation. But nevertheless, Rails back to the penalty kill. All right, so we've got Ruxin and Griffin with Gray and Matt. Ruxin wins it back for Griff. He tries to clear for Gray. He tries to clear. That doesn't get out. Shot on net saved by Jace.
Way to go, Jace! Let's go, Rails!
He melts it down, so we get another face-off here to his right. Wolverines win it back. Played to the near side. That hops over the stick. They do hold the zone. Stretch tried to thread pass through the middle. That was deflected by Ruxin into the corner. Gray takes a person down there in the corner. Ruxin's got another one tied up. Ruxin leaves, lets Griff help out there. Pass back to the near side point. Matt steps up. That shot off a shin pad. That was going 3 feet wide. Went off a shin pad and into the net. Power play goal for Wolverines, and they've got their first lead of the game, 2-1. Not a whole lot you can do about that. Rails had bodies out front. That one, I think, hit the Rockridge shin pad that was just below the bottom of the circle and deflected into the net.
Go, Rails!
Draw one back by Rockridge. Brecken gets it back. Centers for Will into the slot. Gets it in behind. Brecken gets it back. He defends there. Taken down from behind. No call. Clearing attempt. Goes off a couple of bodies. Garrett gets it back. He waits for Brecken to get back on side. He's into the zone now, down the middle. Hard shot. Fanned. Oh. Wound up hard and fanned on the shot. Rockridge back the other way, 3-on-2. Gets around Brecken. That shot. I think that got a piece of Jace's elbow and got out of the zone. Into the zone. Brecken has. He fires. Gloves and drops. Play to the point. Miles has it there. Sidesteps one. He walks down the wall and loses it. Griffin able to poke check that further. Will jumps up into the slot now. Over for Brecken. Tries to center. That goes off a stick. Wolverines from their own corner near side. Will play it ahead. Will and Griffin had collided there. Into the zone far side. Chase plays that shot into the corner. Garrett has. Off the far side, wall and out. Rockridge stretch past the side. Played ahead into the zone. They were narrowly on sides. Garrett intercepts the centering attempt. He's through center ice now into the offensive zone. Fires from the blue line. Hits a stick. Ooh, he puts a guy down into the wall, and he's going to go. We're going to take them both, it looks like. So, offsetting minors. I don't know if we'll skate 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. We'll wait for the referee to make some indications here. So, Call to Rockridge number 11 is going to be a minor penalty for holding. Garrett going to the box for roughing. We're going to skate 5-on-5. 3:40 left in the period. Rockridge wins that draw. Wolverines able to clear. Into the zone on the far side. Bottom of the circle shoots. Chase standing tall on that one. Rebound. Matt poke checked off his stick as he tried to turn the corner. Tony now intercepts. He's into the zone on sides. Taking off his stick. Tony rides his man into the wall. Ball comes to the slot. The Wolverines able to clear it up and out. They reach the red line and dump it in. Gray will retreat behind the net to play this one. Actually, Wolverines' first one's on it. Played back to the corner. Gray forces this one in behind. Wolverines center, high slot. Max able to just get a stick on it, forces it out of the zone off sides. 2:37 left in the second. 57 ticks left in the coincidental minor penalties. They'll have to wait for another whistle after the penalties end before they can be let out of the box. So neutral zone draw after the offsides call. Brecken, Will, and Griffin up front with Miles and Matt on the back end. Brecken wins for Will. He's into the zone far side. Curls, looks back. He's got Matt in the high slot. Hard shot, blocker to side. Brecken knocks it down. Matt gets it at neutral ice, plays it on near side for Brecken. That skips over his stick. Wolverine's able to clear. Miles gets it back. He'll dump it into the zone. Rockridge plays it ahead, up and out of the zone. Matt takes it away. Back to his deep partner, Miles. He plays it ahead for Brecken. Unable to keep it going. Rockridge back into the zone. Down to the circle, poke check to the corner. Center back out front. Matt takes it away. Hands to Will, who gives it to Brecken. Chips out of the zone. Penalties have expired, but we got to wait for the next whistle. Griff chips this one into the offensive zone. Minute 34 left. Wolverines drop pass in their own zone. Survey as they start ahead. Into the offensive zone far side. Down to the corner around behind. They try to center. That's taken away by Matt. He'll play it to the far side wall. Pressures it up ahead. Shot from the point. That's tipped in on net. Save from Chase. Rebound. Saved. 1 minute left in the period. Minor penalties. Finally let out of the box there. Ruxin wins to Garrett. Bria gets it at her own blue line, sends it ahead. The Wolverines will pick it up at their own line. D-to-D pass, sent ahead through the neutral zone into the offensive zone, but that's pushed into the corner. Wolverines play it back to the line. They'll just dump it back in. Skips over a stick in behind. They do get it back. Sent out front, but Chase will knock that one down. Brecken wins this one back to Garrett. He dumps it up out of the zone. Will, bottom of the circle, stops. Short angle backhand shot, pad saved and smothered. 15 point second remains. Draw one to the wall. Griff plays back for Garrett. One-time shot goes wide. 10 seconds left. Matt picks it up on the half wall. Centering attempt fanned. Net pops off with 1.9 left in the period. They could have left that one. Rockridge had possession. So with 1.9 left, we're going to do it again. Shove towards the net. Garrett tries the one-timer there, and that's blocked. And so that'll end the second period. Zamboni threatening to join the ice, so we're going to take a 15-minute break and come right back. All right, second period shot totals for the Wolverines, 19. Second period save total for Jace of 17. Second period shot total for the Rails, 13 for second period save total for the Wolverines goaltender of 13. So again, we're gonna zam the ice. We'll be back in about 15. All right, third period underway, everybody. Rockridge has possession. They'll dump it into the zone. Garrett up ahead, tipped by Griffin, but not out. Miles from behind his own net for Will. Tries to play ahead for Brecken. He'll get it over to Griffin. Griffin dumps it down in. Chipped up the far side wall. Rockridge stretches one near side. All the way out. Garrett slaps it back up, out of the zone. Griffin couldn't quite corral, but Will does. Will into the offensive zone down the middle. Sidesteps, backhand to the left. Shot into the net, scores! Goal from Will. Assist goes to Garrett on that pass, that short pass here inside the zone. And the game's tied up, 16-12 left in. We're only 48 seconds into the third period. Got ourselves a game. Puck pushed into the corner. Matt will pick it up there. Sends it ahead. That deflects off a Rockridge player. Icing waved off. We'll stop in the corner, trying to play it back up the wall. Bria takes a person down there. Delayed penalty. Sent far side. Goalie off the ice on the delayed penalty. Matt will corral, and that will start the whistle. Bria going to the box. Tripping will be the call. Feel shame. So with that, puck comes all the way down to the rail's end.
Let's go, Green!
Wolverines win it back. Puck squirts free. They'll go D to D at the blue line. Dumped all the way in. Wolverines back to the point. Out to the slot. Shot right into the belly. Jace will hang on. Saw that one the whole way. Matt made sure to clear the traffic. .133 left in that minor penalty to Bria. 17-minute periods, 2-minute penalties sure do take a long time. Off the draw, goes to the far corner. Will lifts this one off the boards, but not out. That shot deflected high into the netting. Will set up on the far side for the dot now. Rockridge wins it to the wall. Up to the near side point. Shot from there. Kicked aside by Jace. Held in at the point. Back down to the half wall. Give and go. Jace will poke check this out to the slot. Will with the stick lift. Can't force the puck out of the zone. Wolverines down into the corner. Back out front. That's taken away by Will to the far wall. Miles takes the man down out front. Wolverines curl on the far wall. Send it back in behind. Garrett chips it past the forechecker there. Wolverines on the half wall, back down to the corner. Out front, Miles will intercept. He chips this one up the wall.
Come on, get out of the rails!
Wolverines center. Garrett curls, takes it away, curls behind the net. Plays this ahead. Will able to tip, but not out. Wolverines hold the zone. Send it back down. That goes wide of the net. Comes back out front. They've got possession in the far circle. A shot from there, off the glove. Another save on the stick there from Jace. Rebound. Also saved. Wolverines have possession. They'll push it back down in behind the goal line. Sent back to the point. One-time shot. Tipped wide of the net. Bria's free. Both teams back at full strength. Brecken fans on a clearing attempt. Miles cleared off the near side wall and out. Tony steals that one, dumps it down into the zone. Comes back near side. Garrett picks it up, sidesteps. He's into the zone now. Shot from the blue line, gloved and held on to. Rails finally get a much needed change off of that. 13:22 left in the third. Wolverines win the draw to the corner. They're able to play it up and out. As they get into the zone, they were whistled offside, so the draw will come out to the neutral zone. Ruxin over to Max, who dumps it into the zone. Boley will play it out front. Tony tries to center. It's taken away. Wolverines out of the zone. Matt takes it away just inside the blue line. Curls, plays it up the wall. Ruxin able to slap it out. Hook check off his stick. Matt with a second effort gets it into the zone. Ruxin and Tony combine. That goes back to Rux, who's behind him. Tip back to the point for Gray. He's going to dump it down into the corner. Oh, that hits a body out front. Ruxin's got it. Centers just off the end of the stick for Tony. That went through the crease. Max drops it for Tony. He pushes that towards the net. That's intercepted.
Hustle, let's go!
Wolverines into the zone near side. Matt has it on the half wall. He'll start ahead. Checks it, backhands it down near side. Oh, that's intercepted before it can get to the corner. Wolverines chip it ahead. They've got a man in the zone. Shot blocked to the corner. Matt overskates it in behind. It comes out front. Max able to clear. That goes off a skate. Icing waved off.
Let's go, Rails!
Take it away.
Here we go!
Tony down low. Shot off the body. Gloved and held onto. Good heads-up play there from Tony. Took the puck away on the half wall as his team was changing behind him. Got the shot off. Forces the offensive zone face-off. Brecken on the draw. Wolverines have possession. Griffin battling along the wall. He's got Brecken helping him out. Garrett from the point. Shot in on net. Stick saved and smothered.
Do it again, Rails, let's go!
Reset on the same dot. Do it again. Wolverines possession off the draw there. Griffin forces them in behind. Up the near side wall. Garrett steps up. Takes his man out. Miles picks the puck up in behind the net. Switches near side. He's up the middle now. 3 wide as they cross into the offensive zone. On sides. Miles down in low. Shot. Pad saved and smothered.
There you go, Miles!
Miles carving through everyone on the defense there. Gets the low shot off.
Come on, Proctor!
Brecken over to Will. Matt at the point. His shot on net. That's gloved and held onto.
Goalie's not a target, hit the net!
Wolverines, possession off the draw. Curl in behind their own end. Played up ahead, near side. Rink wide pass intercepted by Brecken. He's got possession at the red line. Dumps it down into the corner. Wolverines in behind their own net. Griffin chases them back. Played up near side. Rink wide pass off the stick. Matt falls as he plays it in behind the net. Takes his man out. Puck gets pushed back to the far corner. Will has. He tries to center for Brecken. That's intercepted. Partially fanned on it. Comes to the point and out.
Get on it, Griff!
Jump back in, but they were offside. So 10:24 left and 10:23 left in the third period. We'll get a neutral zone face-off here. Ruxin over to Tony on the faceoff. He'll start up the near side wall. Into the offensive zone. Tries to set it for Rux. It's in, escapes. Puts one on net. Ruxin does get the shot off after all. Goaltender will cover up. We'll get an offensive zone draw there. Played back to the point. Shot blocked. Bria pushes it down in behind. I think Bria might have been the one who blocked that shot from Miles. Bria was deflected off a defender's stick on her shot attempt. Wolverines up and out of the zone. Garrett steps up, takes it away. Ruxin puts it into the zone. Hands over. That's behind Tony. He's got it on the near side wall. Backhands this one towards the slot. Gets it back. His shot goes wide into the corner. Bria on the half wall. Plays it behind one. Ruxin dumps it back in near side. Everybody head cleared. Tony's got possession now. Curls back towards the blue line. Hands off for Ruxin. That was taken away. Garrett at the point. That bounced over his stick. He'll have to regroup. He starts in. Shot blocked. Defender loses his stick on that play. Garrett's got the possession behind the net now. Sent out front. Bria shoots right into the chest. Goalie slides over, makes the save. Point blank attempt from the slot on that pass from Garrett. Brecken wins back to Met. He'll put a shot in on net, so that's blocked out front. Cleared but not out. Gray puts one off a shin pad into the near side corner. Griffin collides with someone back there. Will pushes it out front. Wolverines take it away. They'll exit the zone near side. Dump it in once they reach the red line. Matt in behind the net. Chips it far side up the wall. That's out of the zone. Wolverines have to regroup. Dump an attempt off of Will's shin pad. He plays it ahead. Forced down into the corner. Wolverines pick this one up. Will hands to Brecken. Wolverines take it away. They're up the near side wall here, out of the zone. Into the offensive zone on the near wall. Gray forces them down into the corner, in behind the net. Played to the far corner. Wolverines have it there. They'll try the center. They do. Blocker save from Jace. He gets the waffle board up there, pushes it away. Matt picks up the rebound, starts out of the zone, into the offensive zone. Shot from the slot. Score! We'll give the assist to Jace on that one for the blocker save right to Matt.
Absolutely. Way to go.
Matt carved into the offensive zone, got to the slot, shot it back against the grain, post and in. Ruxin wins this one back to Garrett. He'll try to force this one through, doesn't make it. Still battling in the neutral zone. Garrett gets it back. Into the offensive zone. Tony, the shot. He scores! Goal from Tony. Assists will go to Garrett. And just like that, Rails have a 4-2 lead. 7:39 left in the third period.
Way to go, Tony Bones!
Ruxin wins to Tony. He plays this forward. That's taken away at the blue line. Miles picks it up at his own line. Through neutral ice. Still has possession into the zone. Dumps it ahead. That goes off a body. Miles lost his stick. Max back covering up for him. Into the zone. Garrett forces this one in behind the net. Ruxin takes it away there. Sidesteps one. Garrett will pick this one up on the half wall. Tries to play it around the defender. Wolverines, bottom of the circle. Shot blocked by by Miles. That goes out of play. 7:06 remains in the third period here. Ow. All right, Brecken on the face-off. Wins over to Matt, gives it back to Brecken. Puck's bouncing around in the slot. Shot, save there. Puck does clear the zone, ends up in, let's say, not offsides. They waited.
Go, go, go!
Matt chipped off the wall. Will gives it to him. Matt plays it down into the offensive zone. Rink wide pass doesn't connect. Gray will pick this one up. He'll start into the offensive zone down the near wall. He loses the possession there. Matt hops over to help out. He centers. Nobody home. Wolverines send this one the length of the ice. That's going to be icing. 6:27 remains in the third. We'll get an offensive zone draw here after that icing call for Rock Ridge. Draw one back. Will lost it in his feet. Played to the point, but not out. Second effort does get it. Dump back into the corner. Will has it there. Tries to play it. Goes off the referee. Wolverines will hop on that one. Start out of the zone far side. Sidestep a back checking Griff. In on the near side. That's not a trip. He stepped on the puck. Griffin going to the box. Minor penalty for tripping.
Shame! Shame!
So with that, power play Rock Ridge. We've got 5:57 left in the third. 2-goal lead. Timeout called. I'm going with timeout called.
No, we're from our sponsors.
We're sponsored by nobody at the moment. Anybody want to sponsor us? Could make this streaming setup really cool.
Right.
For a cool $1,000, I could do a multicam setup.
Ooh. I know, Proctor Pizza logo on it.
Yeah, we're Swanee when we need them. Tell
Reliable
us.
insurance. We'll talk to Kyle. Heck, let's go talk to Reed. Little State Farm action on there. Right, 25 people that are watching.
Yeah, I get a little nervous when he's on. Yeah.
20 people watching currently.
20?
20.
Oh.
We can do better than that. Come on.
Tell your friends, watch Proctor Hockey.
All right, now 5:57 left in the third. Griffin in the box, minor penalty for tripping. 2 minutes on the clock. Wolverines win it back. One timer from the far point. Kick save from Jace. And we got a whistle.
Garrett played from the
Garrett tried to help from the bench.
It was going out.
Oh, we got a penalty here. I didn't see that. So tripping, number 4 for Rock Ridge, 2 minutes for the trip. And that means we will be skating 4-on-4 for the next minute 49. Great way to negate the power play there. Brecken wins it back. Will tips to Matt. Fires the shot. That's deflected out front and saved. I don't know if one of our guys deflected it or if it was a Rock Ridge player. Hold on. Late substitution there. Brecken wins it back. Matt goes D to D. Gray fires the shot. Misses wide. Someone lost their mitten in behind the play. Rock Ridge up the near side. Side steps into the slot. Shot goes wide. Gray plays it ahead. Brecken didn't see it behind him. Gray tries again. Up the wall. Brecken chips it to the middle and out. Rockridge will curl, shove it back into the zone. Gray's got it in the corner. He surveys as he goes in behind the net. Rims it up for Brecken. Tries to clear. It goes off a body. Rockridge back in the circle. Shot gloved and held onto. Left-handed larceny there.
Now you're getting silly.
Full change. Ruxin on the dot. He's got Max on his wing. Garrett and Miles at the points. Ruxin wins this one. He's got possession. Dumps it out of the zone. Wolverines from their own blue line chipped ahead into the offensive zone. Back to the middle. Shot blocked by Garrett. He got a stick on it. Max battling to keep possession. Gives it away on the far wall. Miles able to take it away. Battling there. Sidesteps a check. Gets it into the corner. Played up ahead. Ruxin able to get it past the defender. He'll just dump it down into the corner. Wolverines circle their own net. Stretch pass knocked away by Rux, but they do get it back up the near side. Garrett now picks it up. He'll play it to the near side wall, starting ahead into the zone. Down the wall, bottom of the circle. Puts a shot in on net. Pad save. They'll cover. 4:01 left in the third. 15 ticks left. 4 seconds left in the minor penalty to Griffin. 15 left in the minor penalty to the Rockridge player number 4. Be a 11-second power play when Griff does come out of the box. Puck loose. Rockridge does win the faceoff. Griffin out of the box. Power play for the next 3 seconds. Ruxin plays it ahead, held it at the point, blocked by Garrett. Puck comes high, pops out of the zone. Max plays it ahead, tries to hit Tony. He'll keep it. Tony back in, does just get his stick back on side, or skate back on sides. Max down the far wall, tries to push one to the middle. Rockridge into the zone. Miles able to poke check that away. We got 3-on-2 as we cross center ice. One pass at the blue line. Max floated in off sides. If he keeps that puck in possession for another half a second, one more stride, they're in on sides. Neutral zone face-off. 3:17 left in the third. Both teams full strength.
3 minutes, here we go.
Will with possession off the draw. That's a win for Brecken. Will with the shot on net. Saved aside. Battling in the near corner. Puck squirts free. Matt has it in the high slot. He'll fire a shot. That goes wide of the nets. Griffin tries to play it in behind. Wolverines up the half wall with it now. Quick wide pass intercepted. Will's got to wait for Griffin to get back on sides. He does. Backhand pass over to Brecken. Puck squirts free. Matt will regroup.
Go, go, go!
He'll start into the zone. Down to the slot. Over to the far circle. Back out front. Backhand shot. Score! That's a hat trick. Matt with the hat trick. Unassisted on that one.
That's a hat trick. I don't know who noticed. Way to go, Bulls!
Rails extend the lead 5-2 on that. Puck comes near side. Rockridge with possession, plays it ahead into the zone. Oh, they played it back out. Bria takes that one away temporarily. Wolverines down the far side wall now. Down to the corner. He goes into the wall. Matt takes the puck away. He comes up near side.
Go, Tony, go!
Gets it up to Tony. Rake wide pass, just too far for both Rux and Bria. Bria will give chase to the far corner. Rux has now. Tries to get back to the point. That doesn't quite make it. Wolverines down into the offensive zone. Matt and Gray combine to get this one back out. Comes back into the zone. Offsides. 1:53 left in the third. Face-off will come outside the Rails end. Ruxin couldn't quite corral off the face-off. Miles gets the puck on the play. That came back in offsides, but they're going to let him play. Rux dumps the puck down off the far wall. That's going to go for an icing. 1:39 remains in the game in the third period. Ruxin wins the drawback for Garrett. Chips it up the wall. Wolverines pinch from the point. Give and go out to the middle. Shot. Jace swallows it up. Got 4 players going to the box with minute 27 left after the kerfluffle there between the after the save there by Jace. Wolverines win the drawback. Shot, stick save from Jace. He puts it out front. That's cleared. Will able to chip it past the pinching defender. Brecken dumps it down into the zone. Wolverines, rink wide pass, gets him out of the zone. 1 minute remains in the third period. This shot blocked by Matt, cleared out of the zone. Wolverines come near side. Griffin nearly intercepted that one. They'll start into the zone. They collide with each other. Gray's got it now. He's got time, surveys, plays it ahead, hits Griff. He'll glove that down, play it forward. Forces his way into the offensive zone down the wall. His stick lifted. Centered to the slot. Matt the shot. Off the post wide. He was in the low slot. Gets another one. Puts this one in on net. And on the rebound. Do we get a goal? We have a goal. That was Brecken. I didn't see an assist on that one. Maybe it was a rebound on the shot from Matt. So with that, the Rails extend their lead 6-2. 20.7 left in the third period. Ruxin with possession off the draw. Stolen away.
Come on, defense!
Shot, blocker to side. Held it at the point. That hits the referee. Max battling there for it. Gray tries to play it ahead. Puck squished to the slot. Matt takes this one away. He'll start ahead 1 second. Fires at the net. And that'll end the game. Rails take this one by a score of 6-2. Jace with 34 saves in the game. Rockridge goaltender. No, sorry. Jace with 38 saves in the game. Rockridge goaltender had 31. A high shot affair. Rails back in action Monday night, where we travel to Yanmar Arena in Grand Rapids to face the other Grand Rapids team. Anyone want to drive to Grand Rapids with me at bedtime?